Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are visiting a new archetype. Konami's got us playing lollies once again. They do have a way to debate us into playing lollies, but it is Rikka, so they are plant monsters. A little interesting little archetype. I'm not really confident. This is definitely a work in progress. Still gonna need a lot of streamlining to really get this deck off the ground. It has an ultra rare and 2 super rares on top of even more support, so it's a pretty expensive archetype, but I'm still really struggling to get it where I really like it. This is our first incarnation, so it's pretty interesting all over the place, lots of little combos, but overall we're starting with Snowdrop. We have 3 Snowdrop. You can tribute a plant type monster. Now a lot of these monsters are just going to tribute to get their special summon or effects off. You special summon her and another plant from your hand. Once you've done that, you can target a plant type monster. All plant type monsters become that level. So she's a level 8. You can target yourself, even if you just have a Rose Lover and a Glow Up Bulb on the field with you. They're all level 8. You could special summon something like this Queen of the Night, number 87. She takes 3 level 8 monsters. That already is absurd, but you can get her out nice and easy with Snowdrop. Now what does she do? Once per turn during either player's turn, so this is a quick effect, you can detach 1 material. You can target 1 set spell or trap card your opponent controls while this card's face up on the field. Cannot be activated. So if you get her off first turn, which you absolutely can do with your Snowdrop, you get to target your opponent's set card as they set it. They can't use it as long as she's face up on the field. I got a prismatic too, I guess. I didn't even notice. And second effect, target 1 plant type monster on the field, change it face down defense position. Might sound a little useless, but what top tier card does that counter? It counters Karma Cut. She has 2800 defense, so that could be pretty useful in a very specific situation. Now last but not least, you have target 1 face-up monster on the field. That target gains 300 attack. She's already 3200, 2800, but you can just keep climbing. Quick effect on your opponent's turn. Very cool little monster. I don't know that she's gonna break the meta or anything, but you can get her out nice and easy with this deck, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool first turn play. Then you get to stop some back row. But that's Snowdrop. And the problem with Snowdrop is she restricts you to plant monsters. Our Queen of the Night is in fact a plant. We also have Fairy Knight Ingunar. He's also a plant, and it's 3 level 6s, but the beauty of Snowdrop is even if you have her and let's say a Mudan, you can just target the Mudan. Now every monster you have out is level 6. You can get 3 level 6s. He detaches 2 material, return all of their cards on the field. Opponent cannot chain to this effect. That's a pretty strong effect. You're just not using it all that often. Now we're using level 6 XCs. We have cards like our Primula. Now when we tribute a card, Primula can special summon herself. She can raise her level to level 6 all by her own effect. So if you set a Glow Up Bulb, special summon your Mudan, that's going to special summon your Primula from your hand. She bumps herself up to 6. 6 plus 6, that's an M7 or a Bouncer, whatever you want. And then we still have our Princess Sprite for our level 1 monsters. And remember, Snowdrop can become a level 1 monster if she really wants to. We do have some Synchros. Black Rose is perfect for our 6+1 combo, and it does have plant monster synergy with its second effect. And we do have Vermilion. You gotta remember, Snowdrop restricts you to plant monster special summons, so your Vermilion's usually gonna be done with the Hellebore, who can special summon herself from the graveyard by sending a monster from the field to the graveyard, and then a Glow Up Bulb, obviously. But you can do some Snowdrop Glow Up Bulb second turn play. She has 2600 defense into Vermilions. Just depends how the duel's going. So then on top of that, we're using Ballista Squad. We have Mudan, who will tribute a plant monster, special summon herself, and then you get to search a spell or trap card. There are other spell or trap cards in the archetype, but we're just using our Rikka Glamour right now. Now it's a search of a Rikka, but if you also trigger a tribute, you can search the Rikka and another plant monster with that exact level. So when we do that, it'll usually be a Snowdrop into something like a Rosaria or a Titaniel. Very strong, level 8 boss monster plant monsters. They both do something a little different, but they are searchable with a double search as long as you use a tribute with your Glamour. If you don't use a tribute, it's just a solo search of one of your monsters, which is still really good, especially with a copy of Primula, because then it's another way to start our combos. It's just more copies of Primula if we need it to start a combo and get tributing. So, you know what Titaniel does? I've actually made a bunch of plant decks like this, but Titaniel will tribute another plant and negate something that's targeting plants. Now Rosaria, he'll banish a plant from your hand, a level 7 or higher plant from your hand, and a level 7 or higher plant from your graveyard. Sounds pretty specific and hard, but you can actually do it pretty easily with this search. So he comes out, he's 2900, you can activate it as an effect. It's manual, it's not a quick effect, but you'll negate everything else on the field. So he's a cool little boss monster who's easy to special summon. But yeah, a lot going on with this deck, guys. I haven't even talked about Ballista Squad, which is doing tributes, which synergize with what this deck's doing. I'm using level dupe, but I don't think I ever used level dupe once, so probably have to explore different skill. But yeah, lots to unpack. Definitely a work in progress. Gonna have to figure out a way to streamline this archetype. So till then, I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are finding an Antimony. I should probably be farming skills with him too. We're going first. We do have some first turn plays in this deck. So we're starting with a Rose Liver, set our Glow Up Bulb. Now we bring out our... Wait, what did I just do? Oh yeah, sorry, it's just the timing you do. So you special summon first, then you special summon the Snowdrop. All three of those monsters are out. We special summon our Glow Up Bulb with its own effect. We turn them all to level 8 monsters with Snowdrop's effect. That's going to be our Queen of the Night. Now she's going to be able to target herself, become 3500. Now I have quick effects. Our opponent's going to Solar Recharge. I'm going to remove our Rose Lever, make us 3800 again, because I know this guy's not going to have any back row now that he's Light Swarm. But if he did have back row, we'd be stopping it with our Queen of the Night. Now we're going to Rose Lever out of Mudan. That still triggers her search, even when you don't special summon her by her own effect. That's going to let us search a Snowdrop. Now remember, we detached the Snowdrop from our Queen of the Night. That's going to let us special summon our Rosaria. We banish a level 7 or higher plant from our hand. We banish a level 7 or higher plant from our graveyard. That's a Rosario. We use our last Queen of the Night material to make our little Rikka 1300. That way 2900 plus 1300 is lethal. We could clear the monster with our big 3800. We didn't need it, but we still hit him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei. Going second. Let's see what the boys got for us. He's using Millennium Ring, sleeve and map there. We're starting with Primula. So you can usually pop off when you're actually starting with Primula in your hand. You usually search her with the Rikka Glamour. Or in this deck, it's going to change. It's going to evolve. We're still just getting started with this archetype. So we're fighting Thunder Dragons. He's starting with Raiden. He's milling a bunch. He's going to special summon a Dark. Call it a turn. Mills even more. So here we go. We got our Mudan. We're going to set our Rose Lover. Special summon Mudan. That's going to trigger Primula when something is tributed. She gets to special summon. She can bump herself up to a level 6. That's going to be our M7. M7 is going to detach our Mudan. Rikka searches our Snowdrop. We're going to Rose Lever out our Snowdrop because we need a big monster in our grave for our Rosaria. And now we have fodder for our Ballista Squad. We also hit her for 2800. Or, 1200. So he's down to 1800. Special summons a Roar. Tributes that Roar for a Hawk. And then just scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. Going second. He's using Ultimate Dragons. So we have a Glow Up Bulb, we have our Rikka, Mudan. We're just going to start with the Rose Lover, special summon the Mudan. That's going to let us search Glamour. Rose Lover is going to bring out Titanial. Then we use the Glamour just as a simple search, we don't use the double search. Now we're going to use Snowdrop to bring out Glow Up Bulb and herself. Now we're swinging for lethal with Snowdrop and Tatiana. He tries to hit us with an Econ. Remember, she's immune to traps. So we could tribute the Glow Up Bulb. Econ doesn't affect us now. He's going to Regeki break our Snowdrop. We cannot protect her. So she's destroyed. We don't hit for lethal, but we still hit for 2800. And he has to make a 2-card comeback past an emergency Ballista squad if we need it. He sets one back row. Probably not going to do it for him. We're going to normal summon our Rose Lover. He's going to Floodgate. Obviously, we have a Ballista squad. We even have another Glow Up Bulb coming out. And we just swing for lethal as it was. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. We're going first. He's showing Zane and a Cyber and Dragon, but he is using balance. I do believe he is Noble Knights. We're going Rikka Glamour. We search our Primula, so we set a Rose Lover, special summon Mudan by tributing. When you tribute, Primula is able to special summon. Now Primula with her own effect is able to bump herself up to 6. That's usually why she's going to be the target you use with your Glamour. So we get a first turn bouncer. We're going to bluff our Glamour. Got a Hellborn still in our hand. Here our opponent's going to Cosmic Cyclone our bluffed Rikka Glamour. Not a big deal. He's going to put a Gwynnifer on a board, so it's kind of a big deal because now he could kill our bouncer if he really wanted to. But he doesn't want to. I think he's going to end his turn. He tries to use Boar's effect, but we stop him. He could have destroyed our bouncer there, but he doesn't want to, so we're going to Rose Lover out our Hellebore. He's going to use his until no more. And again, he adds a Merlin. We bring our girl out. Now we're going to Kamikaze into the Gwynnifer because we really needed to, but we're able to destroy the boars and keep the bouncer. That's all we really need. This boy's on a 2-card combo trying to come back. We're going to stop that Merlin and then just keep on with the duel. Now he does have until Noble Arms are needed again. He's going to try to bring out a Tristan. He has Glory to the Noble Arms, or Glory of the Noble Knights. Got a Ballista squad, the Tristan. So we're both in a pure top deck mode, and I top deck the perfect card. All I do is set the Glow Up Bulb. Hellebore will send a plant monster, or attribute a plant monster, to special summon herself. She's level 8. Now we use the Glow Up Bulb to special summon itself. It's level 1. And then we go into a Vermilion Dragon Mech, and we would swing for lethal. I just hit end turn too quickly. But there's no plant restriction on Hellebore. You get to bring out Vermilion and hit for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba going second. This deck really wants to go second. So I think here I'm using Botanical Girl. I think I was using Botanical Girl instead of a Rosaria. We'll have to see. Our opponent sets one card. We set a Ballista squad. Nothing else we could really do. Now we get a Glow Up Bulb. I could have searched a Primula with that Rikka, but I wasn't really afraid of our opponent with just setting a monster. So here we finally get 3 out. We tribute to bring out our Snowdrop that special summons Titania. We bring out a Glow Up Bulb. Special summon our Mudan. Mudan's gonna search our Rikka. We get to keep searching, keep swinging. We already had lethal. We know he only has a little tuner out there. So he goes ahead and scoops for us. But yeah, pretty intense archetype. There's just so much plant support. It's using tributes. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take some time to really figure this archetype out, to really optimize it. I don't really see it breaking the meta too tough, but it isn't in its final form or anywhere near yet. It's going to take a bunch of optimizing. we will figure out a way to make this archetype pretty decent. But till then, still trying to figure it out. Let me know what you guys are doing with it, and thanks for watching.